there. Let's have a little 10-15 minute chat about the Super Reds, which are Liverpool FC. What an epic weekend this could be. What an epic weekend next weekend could be. Wow, wow, wow. I'm in Liverpool next weekend from Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I am, for one, waiting and dreaming of a historical epic weekend next week. But this week, tomorrow at Anfield, Liverpool Wolves, and at the Etihad up the road in Manchester is Manchester City, Aston Villa. Wow, wow, wow. I can't wait for it, guys. You can't wait for it. It is absolutely dreamland. It's dreamland. It is absolutely dreamland at the moment for Liverpool. It really is. We're living in an absolute dream. A dream. And as I say, we've the League Cup in the bag, the FA Cup in the bag already. They're done and dusted. Champions League final next weekend. We do a lot of content and stuff for that. As I say, I'm in Liverpool next weekend anyway, so the atmosphere should be unbelievable. Win or lose that, but win it, it'll be crazy. There's a parade on the Sunday as well at 4 o'clock in Liverpool City. I'm not leaving till late Sunday night, so I'll try to get an hour or two of that parade in as well. It's dreamland at the moment, being a Liverpool fan. It really is. Like, share, let's get a few people in, a little bit of a chat about the beloved Reds. But as I say, tomorrow at Anfield, we got to do our job against Wolves. Salah Van Dijk trained yesterday. Fabinho, still no sign, so I don't think you will see Fabinho. I think that he has just been really cotton-wooled into being ready for next weekend for the big one, because we will need him against Madrid. The only thing is, he's been out for a few weeks, so will he be... I'm sure he'd be grand. But Van Dijk, Salah, I think you might see either. Salah, of course, just one goal ahead of Son. Son has 21 league goals. Salah's 22 league goals. So we all know Salah wants that golden boot. Spurs play Norwich away. So you'd expect Son to get a goal, maybe 2 goals there. So Salah's probably saying, listen, I'm going to need maybe even the last half hour, 25 minutes against Wolves if you're not starting me. I don't think Salah will start, but you never know. Salah's hungry. He's always looking to get goals. And to be honest, a goal-scoring Salah with a goal or 2 and the golden boot in his back pocket would be nice. A nice little boost for the Champions League final next week, wouldn't it? Because we know he wants revenge. We all want revenge. Or is it revenge against Madrid next week? We just want to win that number 7, of course. But tomorrow, I think just do the job tomorrow. Just win the game, get the 3 points, get to 92 points. And there's nothing more we can do. There's absolutely nothing more we can do. That would be an outrageous season. 3 cup finals, 92 points. It's outrageous. Madness. If we beat Wolves tomorrow, and I believe we will beat them, I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. But then all eyes will be on the Etihad. You'd expect City. I think it's maybe 3-5% chance that Villa might get a draw or get something out of that game. You never know. I mean, you've Coutinho, you've Ings, you've Gary McAllister in the backroom staff. Of course, you've the manager, Stevie G. There's all the connotations. There's all the romance. We've seen games. I'm following football since the 80s. I've seen games where, even the Madrid game against City. I mean, City were 1-0 up, cruising. Madrid got 2 goals in, 2 minutes? Less than 2 minutes? Just over 90 seconds or something? I didn't see that coming. City battered them. So you just never know. Similar with Chelsea. I mean, our 3-3 draw against AC Milan in 2005 in Istanbul wasn't the greatest Liverpool team in history. It was one of the best AC Milan teams in history. To come back, got a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck. No matter how good or bad you are, you need luck. If you get that little 5-10% luck on the day, I mean, Liverpool could get a late winner against Wolves. That would be a Origi late winner. That would be unbelievable. And for City to draw or lose that game, I mean, that would be dreamland. I'm not expecting it, but as I say, you never know. I've seen crazier things happen. The 4-0 comeback for Liverpool against Barcelona. I mean, 3-0 down against Barcelona, who had only just won the Premier League the week before. You had Coutinho, you had Messi, you had Suarez. You know what I mean? So, 4-0, it's just unbelievably... You would have got bigger odds, I'd say, on Liverpool beating Barcelona 4-0 than you would have got on Manchester City not beating City or not getting a win against Villa. So there's the way to look at it. I think the odds were huge. So, there's always that. So you never know. I mean, I remember the 3-3 against Palace. Liverpool 3-0 up going for the league that season. And ultimately we drew 3-3. Well, 3 late goals from Palace. So I think that was 100-1 at the time. So You know, let's just win our game. Let's just beat Wolves, get that win, get to 92 points, and there's nothing more we can do. I'll be proud of the team anyway, no matter what happens, because it's been an outrageous season. But get to 92, put the pressure on City. Hopefully, get a goal early or be leading at half time. City not be, get the add the pressure, get the pressure. The electricity, static energy through the Man City crowd, whoever's at the game, of course. But and that type of thing. So you never know. You just never know, guys. And but Liverpool got to do their job first. Beat Wolves and just see what happens. And then we also have a nice little caveat, of course, for next week, because next week we go to Paris next Saturday, of course, for number 7, in search of number 7 European Cup against Madrid. So it's going to be a crazy week anyway. No matter what happens, Liverpool are putting on a parade, of course, next Sunday. After the Champions League, they're putting on a parade at 4 o'clock in the city centre. So I'm going to be over in Liverpool until late-ish Sunday. So I might get an hour or two of the parade before I have to slip off. So that is unbelievable too. But it would be really good to have either a league title or a Champions League on the bus with the League Cup and FA Cup, or both. John Moore's in the house. It's happening, Dave. We're winning the lot, says John Moore. I hope you're right, buddy. Look, I'm trying to stay as calm as possible. As I say, tomorrow's big, but I think next weekend's even bigger because a one-off game. It's in our hands. We win. We win the game. Whereas tomorrow, even if we beat Wolves, it's not in our hands. It's like a double thing we need to go for us. We need to win, and we need Villa to do something, even get a draw against City. So it's not in our hands. Whereas at least the European Cup game is in our hands. And that's something we can do about. If we put out our top team, we play the way we've been playing all season. We attack Madrid. We have the likes of the Fabinho, Salah, and Van Dijk and all back, which I'm sure we will. I think we will have a really, really good chance. I think we're slight favourites with bookies. Not that means anything, but because we still a tough game. I mean, a lot of people are writing Madrid off. I mean, they've walked the Spanish league. They played last night. I think they did 0-0 last night against Real Betis to finish the league. So their league is over. They've been resting players. I know it doesn't always work, resting players. Having them out 2 or 3 weeks, they lose the rhythm and stuff like that. So Liverpool is still 6 days. I mean, they get a win tomorrow. They've 6 days till Saturday to get over it. And all eyes from Monday will be on the Champions League. Liz Golden's in the house from Florida. How are you, Liz? As I say, I'm just coming off a nice little appreciation stream, I suppose you would call it. Hit the like, guys. It's an appreciation stream. Tomorrow's could be epic, could be historical. Chance for a domestic treble tomorrow. And if we do that, possibility of a quadruple, number 7 next week. Wow. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's unbelievable. It's epic. It's historical. Could be everything. Could be anything. But no matter what happens, love this team. Love this squad, managers, and love the fans. Mick Moran is in the house. Mick, how are you, my friend? Copy podcast. Wow, I'll meet you next week for a few beers in Liverpool, Mick. Absolutely. As I say, I'm flying into Liverpool early. Actually, flying into Manchester early, really early. Get the trainer, the coach down from Manchester. I'll be in Liverpool early morning on Friday, all day Saturday, and fly out late on Sunday. So I am looking really, really forward to that. It could be epic. What a time to be in Liverpool. I mean, if you can't get to Paris, if you can't get to the Champions League, if you weren't one of the lucky ones to get a ticket, the second best place to be, or people might say the best place to be, is Liverpool, of course, because I mean it could be historical city. It really, really could. Rod Met from Down Under's in the house. How are you, Rod? Hopefully you are well. It's midday here in Dublin. But I'm sure it's probably nighttime in Australia, is it? Trying to get me times. I mean, time dilation has absolutely stopped for me. I think Liverpool have slowed down time like the Matrix and stuff like that, because I just don't know where I am with time. I don't know most of the time I don't even know what day it is. Yes, mate, a few swift ones on Friday, says Mick. A few, you better believe it. I'm trying to work out itineraries because, as I say, I'm flying early Friday. I'll be in Liverpool around 9:30, 10 a.m, get a bit of breakfast. I'm hoping to go to the Anfield Rap Studios as well to meet the lads there. Maybe do a video, you never know, but definitely get a tour of the Rap Studios. I'm going to check into the hotel, get up to Anfield maybe around lunchtime, after lunch, have a bit of lunch around Anfield, a few beers, do a few videos, maybe meet the likes of Jack Mack, Mick Moran, a few of the lads, whoever's around. Enjoy Liverpool. Might even do the Beatles tour, you never know. But Saturday then is the big day. I'm going to spend as much time around Anfield as is possible, because I'm sure the build-up, the energy around Anfield will be ridiculous on match day, Champions League match day. and then we're going to have a party on that night, a Champions League party, and it could be an epic one. It could be historical. Well, it is epic and historical at the same time, but if we win it, wow. Then Sunday, it's probably getting over it, the hangover, but it'll make it easier if number 7 came home. And then we have the parade at 4 o'clock in Liverpool. Wow, what a weekend. Cannot wait. 7 a.m. in sunny Florida, says Liz. Geez, you're up early, Liz. Wow, you are up early. You're probably watching it from bed, are you? But or you're an early riser. Rod's having he's having his breakfast. Coffee and a croissant. But look, guys, I'm just looking forward to it. It's a dream. Tomorrow could be a bit nervy. I mean, if Liverpool are winning 1-0 and City's 0-0 or 1-1 with a few minutes to go, that will be nervous. I mean, the worst thing to happen to us would be for us not to win and City to drop points. I mean, that would be... try not to think of that one. But Origi as well going last game. Well, not last game. He's a Champions League as well. So sure he'll be in the squad. But will Origi do something in both of these games? Imagine Origi with the finish either in the Champions League final comes on or tomorrow does something to win the league. I mean, it could be crazy. Could be. Touch wood, says Liz. Touch wood is right. I mean, look, it could be epic. As Optimus Prime once said from the Transformers, this could be epic of a time of life where kings become kings and legends become legends. Let's go. Yeah, it could be crazy. And I'm hoping and dreaming it will be. Usually will be with Liverpool. We usually don't do things the easy way. Origi last minute winner for the league, says John. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know. But Origi, I mean, a legend, leaving, going to AC Milan. A great move for him, to be fair. He's still only mid-20s. I mean, he seems like he's been around forever. We can't begrudge him a move. He's been unbelievable for us. And the story isn't written yet. As I said, there's still 2 games for Origi to write himself into the history books even more. Still pinching myself about this season. John Downey in the house. How are you, John? Hopefully you're well, my friend. I'm pinching. There's marks all over my arm from so many pinches I've had in the last few weeks. I mean, since Christmas, since January, since Diaz came in, I suppose. Luis Diaz has been the catalyst for me. I just think he's been a breath of fresh air. He's given us options up front. Anytime he's on the pitch, he looks dangerous. You don't know what he's going to do. Bit Suarez-esque type of Luis Suarez type about him. There's something about him. I know Louis has the same name as Louis. But just unbelievable. It just gives us so much... I mean, Salah's been off the boil the last few weeks. I mean, we've Diaz there. We've Mane stepped up in the number 9, scoring goals, getting big goals. Bobby, the great game the other night. I mean, we want all these ready to roll for tomorrow and for the big one next week, because you allowed 5 subs, and I think that could be the key to us winning the Champions League next week. Using our 5 subs. It's been brilliant up to now. Klopp's use of the subs has been absolutely brilliant. Diaz has had a seamless transition, says Liz. Seamless. It's just been... wow. I mean, maybe it's written in the stars. He'll get the winner in the Champions League as well. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy. I mean, Minamino, another one, unsung hero. That winner he got against Southampton the other night. I mean, he's another one that people are saying, he might leave. I'd like to hold the Taki. I mean, for us to get rid of Origi and Taki and maybe Ox, I think we should keep one of them, maybe Taki. They're hard to keep. Players like that, international players, standard, Champions League level, who can come up with goals, who don't moan on the bench, don't even get on the bench sometimes, low level playing time and be of quality. It's very hard to get. And experience. It's so hard. I'd keep Taki for another year. I really would. Origi will be amazing at AC. I hope so. Yeah, it's a great move from those, isn't it? Milan, top Italian team. I mean, they've 7 European Cups as well. I mean, we're trying to match them next Saturday, get to 7. So I hope Taki stays. He's our cup guy, says Liz. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Origi looks like definitely going on a free. I think Taki's another year or so or 2 left. So I'd keep Taki. I really would. I think there's a chance Ox could go. He just hasn't. Injuries as well have killed him. So Ox Origi definitely I think would go, but I'd keep Taki. I really would. But look, that's another podcast. That's a June-July podcast, a transfer podcast. But we've got 2 more games. One tomorrow at Anfield against Wolves. Possibilities, as Julipa would say. 1 kick is all it takes. Possibilities. One chance tomorrow. And then the big one next Saturday in Paris. It's been epic. It's been crazy. We won the league. We won the FA Cup last Saturday. It seems like years ago when we won the FA Cup. It was only last Saturday we won the FA Cup on penalties against Chelsea. I mean, FA Cup, League Cup, 92 points possibility, and probably not win the league with 92. I mean, I think it's our 3rd highest ever Total if we win tomorrow against Wolves, third highest ever points, and there's a chance we might win the league. I mean, we've only, we've won it once. I mean, we in the 90s, obviously, that year we got 97, we didn't win. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I mean, but City win it last year on 88 points. I think City won it last year on 88. And here we are. We've already got 89. Chance for 92. Doug from the Doug Football Channel. How are you, Doug? I'll see you next Saturday as well. Doug, yeah, you might have to get a new liver for next Saturday, my friend, because it's going to be absolutely crazy, baby. Next Saturday is the dream. But yeah, Doug will be there. I'm hoping to see Jack, Connor from the Cop Council, Mickey Friars, John Moore, Alan Quinn, Steve Stubbs. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people there. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be around Anfield Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna be loving it, lapping it up, tasting it in. Mick Moran, I hope to see for a few beers as well. It's gonna be dreamland. It's gonna be dreamland. I mean, I'd go to Liverpool and just hang around Liverpool, even if I wasn't going to a game, as I will be next week. But I know it's the Champions League final to look forward to. But even a match day in Liverpool, even if you're not going to the game, it's crazy. It's mad. It's great. The atmosphere, the city itself. It reminds me of Dublin, similar to Dublin, to be fair, but I just can't wait for next weekend. But we've got a big one tomorrow as well. Yeah, Doug. Yeah, I was talking to Mick yesterday. Mick's in the house here, I think. But anyway, yeah, defo, a few beers. Have to take it easy. There's 3 days. It's like a stag. It's like a stag. A Liverpool stag do next weekend. Friday, Saturday. Oh, and my stag do is on Friday, Doug. Doug's stag is on Friday. Where is it? Is it in Edinburgh, or I don't know where your stag is? And then you want to take it easy for that stag, baby, because you're going to be a double stag. You're going to have your stag on Friday, and then you're going to come down to Liverpool for another stag on Saturday. So a double stag. Edinburgh, yeah. Edinburgh's top of the range. I was at about 2 or 3 stags in Edinburgh over the years. My stag was in Newcastle. Wow, crazy. Absolutely brilliant. But Edinburgh's a lovely city. I have to get back there. Absolutely brilliant. Rods, sounds dangerous. Look, it's a bit of crack. Just take it easy. Go easy. Drink beer. Don't mix. I mean, hopefully there might be champagne Saturday night. You never know. There could be champagne Saturday night. I think that would be a good idea. But listen, even if we don't win tomorrow night or Saturday night, it's been an epic season. I think it's worth a glass of champagne no matter what happens on Saturday night, because it's been such an unbelievable season. It's been an unbelievable season. I certainly will be raising a glass or two of champagne Saturday night next week, because, to push City all the way, all the way to the last game of the season, to win 2 cups, to be in the Champions League final, that's certainly worth a glass of champagne, because I mean, it might never happen again. 63 games. It's the most you can play. It's the only amount of games at start you can play. If someone would have said to me in August on a podcast a week before the league started that you're going to actually get to 3 cup finals, you're going to push City to the last game of the season, they would have put me in a mental home. So, I still could win, of course. But look, it's crazy. It's madness. It's dreamland. Vase of Flowers is in the house. I'd like to see Gerrard play a defensive setup on Sunday. Douglas, Luiz, Nakamba and Ramsey and Coutinho left, with McGinn right and Ings and Watkins up front too. Look, I mean, they're dangerous. I mean, they gave us a really tough game. Remember the 1-0? We were lucky that day. I'm hoping it's a similar game against City, and City get a lit. The longer it goes that City aren't winning and they hear that Liverpool are winning, I mean, that's all we can do. All we can do is win and win well against Wolves, put the pressure on City. If City get 1 or 2 goals early, it's over, but you never know. Just wanted to say quick thank you to all the creators and friends. Chats, you all got me through some bad times. Up the Reds. Rod, look, I keep saying it all the time. Without you guys coming in, hitting the like, hitting the comments, whatever, sharing the content for all you Liverpool YouTube channels, never mind me, Doug, Jack, Connor, Redmen TV, the Anfield Rap, Coppish, the whole lot of the channels. There'll be no channels. You know what I mean? I'll be talking to the bloody screen here on my own. So, you guys are absolutely brilliant. It's a hobby for me. I love Liverpool either way. I'd be talking into a mirror like this if I wasn't doing it. So, Rod, thank you very much. Thanks to Liz. Thanks to all the Reds. As I say, we're living the dream. We're all in this together, and we are absolutely living the dream at the moment. And the dream has not ended. The dream has not ended. There's still 2 more games. Football is the antidote to life's ills, says the Vase of Flowers. Vase of Flowers, where are you from, actually? What country are you from, Vase of Flowers? I'm presuming, maybe it's stereotypical, but I'm presuming you're female, but you mightn't be. Vase of Flowers, What country are you from, my friend? But anyway, as I say, it's dreamland. You've the LFC family. I mean, Liz in Florida, Rod in Australia. We Carla Rager comes in from Germany, Ireland, England. We've got Scotland, Wales. We've got, it's just Liverpool worldwide. Huge fan base in India. Huge fan base all over Asia, Africa. Liverpool. I'm from Bootle, and I'm a bloke. His face of flowers. You never know, I might see you, baby. I'm in Liverpool next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be around Anfield after lunch for a few hours. I'll be around on Saturday after lunch for a few hours. Hotel Tia, Taggy's Bar, all these sand and all these type of places. You might see me walking around and dreaming and loving it. So pop over and say hello if you see me or Jack or whatever, because I am expecting to lap up the atmosphere. Hopefully it's dry next weekend, so I can just flow, sit there, do a few videos, take a few pictures, have a few beers, have something to eat, and just get the atmosphere. Because the ground, the Liverpool energy, around the stadium, the mega store, as I say, all the pubs, the Arkles, the Sandon, the park, you have Hotel Tia, Taggy's Bar, an absolute dream of a place. And I, for one, am going home next week. I'd say hello if I see you, Dave. This is Vase of Flowers, absolutely. The thing about, look, I use my name as Dave's LFC chats. Obviously, my name's Dave, but a lot of people use different names. And when you meet them, like they could be called Dublin Red or something like that. What's your real name? You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. So, look, I'm looking forward to next weekend. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We're living the dream as Liverpool fans. I mean, what more can I say? It's dreamland. It is absolute dreamland. It's not, I never thought Liverpool would get to 3 cup finals, even no matter how good this team was. And there's probably one of the best squads we've ever had as a club. And I'm going back into the 80s here. Dave's a great name. Mine is Lee. Lee in the house. Right, Lee, if I see you, say hello. Pop over and say hello. Don't feel shy. You will see me outside Anfield. I'd say Friday afternoon type of thing. After lunch Friday, and definitely Saturday. Probably all day Saturday I could be there. But and then there's the parade on Sunday. But I mean, it's epic. It's dreamland. I mean, it's absolutely dreamland. I know Doug is coming down. I don't know if Doug's down early. We might be down in Anfield. We can all go for lunch or something probably. If you will want to be eating a fair bit of stuff at the Soakage, my friend, because there's going to be a lot of drinking, baby, and it could be epic. Best squad I can remember in my lifetime, says Liz. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, but as I say, these bit part players, Tyler Morton, the young lad, I mean, Cada Gordon, that goal in the FA Cup, performances from young Tyler Morton. You have Kelleher in the League Cup final. You have all these guys stepping up, stepping in. Taki Minamino, top goal scorer in the FA Cup and League Cup. Origi getting those late winners. That late winner against Wolves, of course. This all combines in the jigsaw puzzle to give you the season we have today. And as well, the women's team, the Liverpool women's team, winning the league, coming up into the Super League next year, will be on their own bus on the parade, which is nice to see as well. The LFC family just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So really looking forward to that, and hopefully get an hour or two of that before I have to head off on Sunday, because I think it's 4 o'clock in the city centre. I'm staying in the city centre, so that's handy. Vase of Flowers, Lee says, yeah, this squad is epic. We are so blessed to have them. One and all. Yeah, we're in dreamland, as I say. I mean, I'm following Liverpool since mid-80s, 84, 85, something like that. And this is just different level. Liz, you and I have to be grateful to remember as long as we still can. Look, I can still remember. I mean, I remember, as I say, 80s, 90s. I remember the good times, remember the bad times, crazy times. But right now, in this moment, May 2022, these are the good times. Enjoy it. And as I say, I'll be raising a glass of champagne either way. No matter what happens tomorrow, what happens next Saturday night in Paris, 3 cup finals, 2 domestic cups, pushing City all the way, Champions League final. I mean, what more do you want, guys? What more do you want? I know what you want. You want the league and the Champions League. Of course I do too. But I'm just trying to be realistic. You have to enjoy these times. They don't happen forever. Just look at United. They never thought the good times would come to an end. We're winning cups, League Cups, Champions Leagues, FA Cups. They're winning them in out when Ferguson was there. At least we've Klopp for another 4 years, which is huge. I think it's absolutely huge. It's Saturday night, and like the way you move, says Liz, they'll be singing, there will be dancing. Saturday Night Fever, next Saturday in Paris. We're going to do a load of videos as well, so keep it up. We're going to be bumping into the likes of Doug, as I say, Jack Mack, Connor from the Cop Council, Mickey Fryers, John Moore is going to be there, Alan Quinn. There's going to be a load of people around that you all know from the YouTube channel. So hopefully we'll all meet outside Anfield on the Saturday and do maybe a video or do stuff and at the party we're going to have and stuff like that. So maybe even Dan from the Mighty Reds TV. Might meet up with him for a Ribena. Mick Moran from the Copy podcast as well. I mean, it's just going to be it's going to be a big celebration. And Jamie Phillips as well. Football chats. Jamie Phillips will be there, and Steve Stubbs as well. I think will be there as well. So I mean, it's just Jamie Phillips football chat is in the house now. What you are really taking off, my friend. I've seen a live show you were in the other night. I think you did about 400 live. I go, what the hell? Unbelievable stuff. So it's going to be a celebration. It's going to be an epic celebration next Saturday. It could be historical celebration next week. That's how historical it could get. And I, for one, am just in dreamland about it. As I say, there's no better place to be. If you can't be in Paris next weekend, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool City. It's outside Anfield. It's just being in around it, breathing it in, tasting it, drinking it, whatever you want to do. I wish us all could come there, of course, and we'd all be there for a big meal and a few beers and just celebrating this team. Dream. Who's eight staying sober to make sure none of you get in trouble? Oh, you have to bring your own bodyguards, I think. But Jesus, the 90s was tough going for us Liverpool fans, but getting through the lean times help you makes it more the sweeter, my friend Lee. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, but I mean, I think just a lot of younger, I call them TikTok fans or Instagram fans. The younger fans, say the early, the 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 fans, I just don't think they get it. I mean, we have not lost a game since the turn of the year. We're the only Premier League team not to lose a game. We're the only team in the Premier League not to lose a game. We've drawn the odd game, but we haven't lost a bloody game. The fume after getting the 1-1 against Spurs, okay, we would have won that. There's a chance we could have won the league tomorrow. We would have win against Wolves, but it's crazy. Spurs are a decent side. They're going for top four. Looks like they might get it. I think they will. They'll beat Norwich. You've Mo Salah, and of course you've I'd like Mo Salah to get a goal or two tomorrow, even come on and get the golden boot, because a confident Mo Salah going into that game next week and a goal behind him, or 2 goals, maybe even a hat-trick, would be perfect scenario. No injuries, 6 days off, all eyes on Paris. That would be the dream. I just want to get a comment there from Liz. Again, touch wood, yeah. I still remember my mum pulling me out of under the bed in the 70s, crying like a 7-year-old. We had lost the match and I was inconsolable. It won't happen yeah. Well, look, I might be hiding under the bed on Saturday or even Sunday or next Saturday or Sunday tomorrow. But if it's 2-3 minutes to go and City are drawn and Liverpool are winning, I'm disappearing. I'm going to call me when the game's over. Oh my God, that'd just be too hard to take. It'd be too much to take. It really will. But as I say, guys, thanks to also as well for the whole season. We still got 2 games left. The likes of Keith that comes in and does the podcast with me, Ivan Jennings, you've got Jack Mack, you've Doug, you've Connor, you've Dan for the Mighty Reds TV. There's so many people that come in. Mick Moran, the Copy podcast, the Copish, Callum Drifty, and Matt. It's unbelievable. The Anfield Rap, the guys that have come on, Gareth Roberts, of course, and John Gibbons, and Neil Atkinson, all these guys, Redmen TV. Steve Hoare's doing a great job there. Now he's full-time at Redmen TV, of course. Ross and, Chris Pajak and Paul Machin. He's a spoil for choice. There's so much. James Redmond. There's just so many channels out there. Jamie Phillips with his new channel, hitting it absolutely in dreamland, taking off like this. Absolutely brilliant. Steve Stubbs, we have to get him off the ground as well. You collab, you help your fellow fans, that type of thing. I've done well. I've really pushed on with the channel. Over 2,700 subs, over 1 million views. Got monetized for the first time last month. Not that that's a big deal, but you know what I mean? It's a milestone. It's hard to do with YouTube. These little things help Penny is the star, Jamie's channel. Yeah, of course, his lovely little daughter, Liz. You're absolutely right there. But I mean, look, as I say, you're spoiled for choice. Liverpool are living the dream. I'm living the dream. You're living the dream. You guys make the channel. It's all about the fans, really, isn't it? I mean, the team get paid. It's their job. They're professional. But they ride on the crest of a wave of the fans, and all fans. I'm talking worldwide fans, not just Liverpool. I'm on about all over. I'm in Dublin. Liz is in Florida. Rod's in Australia. You know, that's what makes it for me. That's what makes Liverpool the team they are. That's what makes Liverpool different than a lot of teams around the world. You could say similar against probably Man United, but that's what the difference between us, say, and Man City. You know, we've the history, we've the fan base, historical fan base, legacy fan base, whatever you want to call it. We've seen the good times, we've seen the bad times. We're living the dream now. Golden years for us Reds, says Lee. Yeah, it's golden. Look, it's since Klopp's come in October 2015. We had a bit of a slow start, but he changed it immediately when he came in from that 0-0. Obviously, 0-0 draw away to Spurs, I think was his first game, but I mean, it's been epic. My man passed away within a week. The week before, the week after Klopp came in, my man passed away. So my man was sick for that month in October 2015. So it's a bit of a, going on with me. But look, I'm living the dream. You're living the dream. Tomorrow, I'm going to go now in a minute. Hit the like, hit the share. And as I say, tomorrow, it is possible. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? We just win our game, get to 92, beat Wolves. It's been an epic, epic season. We've only lost 2 league games. Crazy, crazy. We've only lost 3 games in 61. 3 games in 61. The Inter game where we didn't matter because we went through anyway. You know what I mean? We lost away to Leicester, which we should never have lost. And we didn't play well against West Ham. I think West Ham's the only game, 3-2 I think it was, that we lost that we probably deserved to lose. Even the Inter game we didn't deserve to lose. So I just can't say that more other than just praise for this team. It is a dream. We're living the dream, and may the dream continue for at least another 2 games. Win tomorrow. I'm going to go 2-0 to the Reds, and then it's Champions League week next week. There's going to be build-ups. There's going to be content. I'm in Liverpool next weekend. The dream continues. Rod, Liz, Lee from the Vase of Flowers. You guys are absolute legends. Jamie came in as well. Wow. Callum's in as well. Liverpool 3-0 this week. Hopefully Villa can spring a surprise, says Callum. Yeah, absolutely. It's possible. We're in the position where it is possible. Just win and pray. Win and pray. Who knows? Let's win. Talk soon, guys. A lot more content to come. Tomorrow's a big one at Anfield. Win the game. See what happens. Move on to the Champions League. It's been good. It's been real. Tell your friends. Let's go. Might see you in Liverpool next weekend if you're around Anfield. Talk soon. Stay safe. You'll never walk alone. Cheers.